some.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
It's our 8 o'clock session with Ask Auntee Nella. We're going to wait a few moments till a couple of you guys come on. So come on. We're going to go ahead and say hi as you coming into the forum.
So we can say hi back to you guys. I'm super excited. So come on and log on, you guys. And ask some questions.
That's why I say hi to you. Come on. We coming in.
Hey, hi, Charles.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, you see me? I don't see Mom.
Mom, hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Say hi, guys, as you come in the room.
Hey, Zah.
Hey, Zah.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Zah.
Charles Taylor.
As we come in, we're waiting for you guys to come on in. Come on in the room. Tonight's session, oh my God, she's ready.
I am.
She's ready.
I am.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to cater it just to married couples because I'm getting a lot of stuff from single couples as well. Single people as well. So tonight is dedicated to these single people or someone that's, in a marriage and kind of stuck in, losing the faith on love and within their marriage. So we're going to touch some, different bases with the topic tonight. So, definitely have your questions ready to go.
Share.
Hey, Willie.
Once we get up to our 10 followers. Hey,
Andrea.
We're going to share, guys.
Yes, please share. Please add friends from your page to join my Ask Auntee Nella page. Don't forget to do that as well. That's important. Hey, Auntee Nella. Hey, Zah.
You don't have to. She's going to hear it.
That's Andrea. Yeah. Let's see who else.
So.
All right, come on, guys.
Okay. So,
all right.
They're coming in. Share. Tell people she on live, y'all. Get ready.
Yes.
Oh, and while you're looking, check out the bling.
Our new shirts.
This is our technical person, our camera person. These are the new shirts, and we'll say all about that right at the end of our new video. So,
absolutely.
But yeah,
that's a good after dark question, Charles. I'm gonna write that down.
Yep. So come on in. All right. So Auntee Nella, we're gonna go ahead and get started as people come in and share and talk about it. So your topic was help. You laughing at Nay in the background? Yes. We're trying to work out these kinks.
Correct.
So let's go ahead and get started, guys. And as time go on, people will start sharing and then getting a notification that Ask Auntee Nella is on.
Absolutely.
So tonight's topic was help. I've given up on love. Hashtag single. Hashtag frustrated. Just hashtag.
I'm done.
So I want to ask you a question, Auntee Nella. There are some people out there that, and we're gonna talk from the single side.
Okay.
That's
here we now.
They've been in this dating game and they have joined, have went out there and mingle and did all of this, and they're like, I cannot connect to the right person, and I'm tired. I just feel like I should give up on a dating scene. So give the people some advice that you would say to those people who's just, they're tired of the dating scene. They didn't try online dating, this dating, hashtag dating, and they're giving up on love.
Correct. All I'm gonna say is never give up on it. If you've done the work and prepared yourself to be a better you for your mate or partner or whoever that you're waiting to meet, if you've worked on yourself and you're ready, be patient. Don't rush it. Love just doesn't happen overnight, so you have to take the time and be patient and allow it to happen. Another thing, too, is a lot of times we just want it so bad, and because we want it so bad, we're going to take the first person that gives us attention. Nope, you're setting yourself up for failure. Allow yourself the time to connect, build a friendship, then move into a relationship. And trust me, if it's the right person, you guys will then move into marriage. So you have to work on yourself.
But I didn't date it like 159 people, and I'm just getting tired of going through this dating game, and I'm just like, forget it. There is no one out there for me. How do you speak to giving me hope, and how do you speak to, okay, keep going and keep going? Because man, dating, being out there on this dating scene, it is hard out here for a girl and a guy to find the right person. So what advice do you give on that?
I'm gonna say what you have to do is, if you're single and you're looking for somebody and you're constantly attracting the wrong person, I'm gonna say, and I said this before, stop. Because what happens is, if you're constantly, attracting the wrong person, what's happening is you still haven't worked on yourself. So the image that you're putting out there, you're attracting the wrong person. You're setting yourself up to meet the wrong person. So at that point, what I'm going to say to you is stop. Take some time and reconnect with yourself. And I can almost guarantee you, if you take some time for yourself, get yourself back in order, start to love you and know your own self-worth, trust me. The one person who say, hi, how you doing? You ain't going to take it as, oh, he liked me, I'm going to give him my number. You're going to take it that he's giving me a compliment, he's saying hi, and leave it at that. So work on yourself. It's key to work on yourself, especially coming out of one relationship, going into another relationship. Some people think, I'm going to move from one relationship right into another relationship to get over this person. No, you're not. What you're doing is you're bringing baggage from that relationship onto the new relationship, and your new relationship will fail because you're going to have expectations from the first relationship and lay it on the new guy or girl.
So I'm a giver.
Yep.
And I'm on a dating scene, and I'm feeling this guy is the one, and so I'm putting myself out there and giving my all, and come to find out he a flop. So speak on that, because as women, we tend to give too much too early.
Yeah.
On the dating scene. So how can you help me moderate on, what I'm giving? Because I'm a giver, so I'm gonna give you my, if I feel like, oh baby, you my boo, you my boo thing, you this, you that, I'm gonna give. So how do I not put it in a way that I'm trying to buy him, and put it in a way that I'm trying to, build a foundation on love? Because I think sometimes when we do that, and we don't get the response we supposed to get, we give up.
Correct. A lot of times what happens is, in that situation, is you're giving, and hoping your gifts will force him to fall in love with you. You have to allow, and I talked about this last week. Sometimes what we do as women is we'll ask a male a question. So how you feel, what's going on, what you think about me? Before the man could answer it, we as women will answer, because we're afraid to hear his response. Or two, we want to set ourselves up to be comfortable and continue to move forward. You're going to have a ton of red flags if something's not right. You just have to know and connect with yourself. I've always said, and I will continue to say, anytime you move forward in a relationship, you have to have a rock bottom. And what that rock bottom is your choice. And you have to let it out, because if not, you're gonna be boo-boo the fool for a while until you can figure it out. So what you want to do is, you want to make sure you're not giving, expecting that your giving is going to force him to fall in love with you. Because if not, you're going to set yourself up for misery.
Okay, so I'm going to come. That's the single side of it. So let me go from a married person, because I had a married person send me a question.
Okay.
And she's married with her mate. And her question was, she's given up on love within her marriage, to say they're married, they're happy, but she said they're not connecting anymore.
Correct.
She just feel like she's lonely in her marriage, so she's given up on love because she feel lonely in her marriage. How can you speak on from a married point of view?
If you're feeling lonely in your marriage, again, you have to have that conversation. You want to know, if I'm fighting for this marriage, I'm not fighting for this marriage by myself. You don't want to fight for a marriage or a situation and that person's not fighting with you. Because then what you're doing is you're, again, setting yourself up for hurt. You're setting yourself up for failure. You need to know up front and personal, where are we going from here? Do you want to move forward in this relationship? Or do, you want to, move past this relationship and move on? You have to be honest. There's nothing wrong with a person being honest with you and say, you know what, I just think, we're disconnected at this point. If that person is honest with you, accept it and move forward. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt like hell. But in the same token, you don't leave yourself up there to continue to get walked over and trampled over. You just don't.
What you mean? I'm married. I did for better or for worse.
Correct.
Shouldn't this be the for the worse part?
You did for better or for worse, but it can't be for better or for worse on one end. When we got married, we became one. We became one as a unit. When we went into a relationship, we're both trying to get to that one unit. And if I'm fighting and you're not fighting and you're not willing to fight with me, then it's null and void. It's null and void. I'm telling you, it won't work. It won't go anywhere. You have to set yourself up to have somebody who's willing to fight for you and with you. Just like you're willing to fight for them and with them, they have to do the same. It can't be one-sided. Because if it's one-sided, your heart is going to be miserable.
So what if past hurt is stopping me from having hope and love?
Well, if past hope is hurting you from stopping you, you need to reconnect with yourself and figure out what is it that's stopping you from moving forward to love. And you need to work on that. Because again, if you set yourself up to not have a conversation within yourself to set your temple up so you're prepared for, you know, the new guy that's going to come in your life, then you're ready to move forward. But if you don't set yourself up, then all you're doing is going through the motions, baby. That's all you're doing. You're going through the motions and it's not worth it. It's nothing but heartache and pain. So set yourself up so you know when Mr. Right come your way, you're prepared. And you're going to be a better person to know, you know what? Something about him I'm not feeling. He's not, you know, right for me. You'll be able to spot that right away.
How do I bring hope back to myself when I have so much emotional baggage? From, you know, so how speak like emotional baggage.
Yep.
We have emotional baggage from past relationships or in a relationship we in.
Correct.
So help me to understand, how do I get rid of that emotional baggage to be free from all of that?
You have to give yourself a chance to release some of that. You have to allow yourself the chance to release some of it.
Release some of it.
One of the things I'm going to say about release is, I'm going to say connect with God. Pray, you know, pray to God and allow God, you know, whatever's going to happen, I'm willing to accept it. You have to allow yourself to go through the channels of emotions. Because if you don't, then again, what you're doing is everything that you went through, everything that you're still going through, you're suppressing it. And so what happens with you suppressing it is, come a year or two into another relationship, all that stuff comes back up. And where you at? You back at square one, miserable. You're in a relationship that you felt like this person was the one, but instead you're so miserable, you're making that person miserable. So it's key for you to go through the motions. You have to go through the motions. I'm telling you, it's a must. You just can't. You have to do the work. You have to. If you don't do the work, nobody can do the work for you. I can tell you all day long, yep, I understand what you've been through. I get what you're saying. I get it. But until you can accept yourself and be like, you know what? I forgive whatever happened with me. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to leave it be. You have to. If you don't, you're not going anywhere.
So for emotional baggage, meaning you saying I have to forgive myself. Or to get rid of that emotional baggage from past relationships and from past things. But this hurt me.
This knuckle?
Yeah, knuckle. Hurt me. So, or this hurt me, and it wasn't a curse word. I was about to say ninja, so don't get it twisted. But just on a sense of, I'm dealing with layers of hurt. I'm dealing with layers of things. So right now, I'm just saying, forget it. I don't want to be on a dating scene. I don't want to look for love. Or maybe I'm in a marriage and the layers is being built up too.
Correct.
And now I got to chisel through this wall to love my husband again.
Correct.
Or chisel through this wall to love myself again. So how can I just be in awe and just be to release all that? How can I just let all that go when it's layer after layer after layer after layer?
Yeah, you have to want it. You have to fight for yourself. You have to want to fight for yourself. If you're going to get to a position in your life and you're like, I'm giving up on love, I'm giving up on my marriage, I'm giving up on everything, what you're doing is you're shutting down. And when you shut down, that means nobody can enter your heart. Nobody can pierce your heart. Nobody can love your heart. And where is that a good thing for you? I don't care who you are. I hear women say this all the time. I don't need a man or, or a guy. I don't need a girl because I got everything I need. Let me tell you something. That companionship you will need. Trust me, on all levels you will need it. Whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whether it's just having a conversation, you need to have that. So if you set yourself up to be like, nope, I'm done. I'm shutting down. You're hurting no one but yourself.
Wow. So you're telling me to let go all this stuff, let go all this anger, let go all the hurt that was built up, and love myself.
Correct.
And then go out and find love. So tell me.
Let me tell you one. Let me just add one more little snippet to that.
Okay.
What happens is if you don't take the time to love yourself, how is it that somebody's going to love you? You have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else will love you. So what happens is you don't love yourself. You move into a relationship who you think, oh, this guy is, Mr. Wonderful. He's going to do it. This girl's Miss Wonderful. They're going to do everything for me. Nope. You're going to take on some stuff that's going to hurt you, and you're going to be content with it. You're going to let them walk all over you because you're not happy with yourself. It's important to be happy with self before you can move forward. If you're in a relationship and you getting these red flags, you better take them red flags and run fast.
So what are some
red flags are some of the things, and that's why I tell people, know your worth. Know what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. So when those red flags come, you're capable of knowing what the red flags are. Some people may say, you know what? I can't deal with a man if I caught him lying to me. I'm done with him. That's their bottom line. They have the right to do that. Somebody may say, you know what? I can't deal with him because I caught him conversating with another girl. That's your right to do that. You have to have your bottom line, and your bottom line you have to stick with. Don't waver on it, because if you waver on it, guess who's going to get walked all over and trampled all over? And then you're going to be looking, crying, I don't understand. I spent 50 years of my life with this fool, and this is what he do me. No, you did it to yourself. Because you had all the red flags. But yet and still, he doing me right. He buying me stuff when he get mad with me. So I'm going to stick it out. No,
but
don't
I
be
love
no fool. Let me tell you something. You could love somebody, and that's fine with loving somebody. But if that person is not showing you the same thing in return, baby, you better get you some roller skates and roll right away.
But that's bae, Auntee Nella.
I don't care if it's bad, boo boo. Let me say, I don't care. You better get them damn roller skates and get them moving.
But that's
because
my
let me tell you,
my homie loving
this is
friend.
This is
my best friend.
This is one of the things I tell people. You have to love your heart and you have to love yourself. If you don't love your heart and yourself, then again, you can't expect nobody to treat your heart as gold. How you expect that? You can't expect that. So when he just stole your diamond and ran away and just dropped it like it was nothing, you can't get mad with nobody but you because you allowed it. But set yourself up front. If you set yourself up front, trust me, babe, you ain't gonna be saying 15 years down the line, you ain't gonna be saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I spent 15 years. He wasted my... No, but boo, you wasted your 15 years by yourself. You contribute to it.
But that's... Girl, give me some tissue. This is some hard advice. So you saying, I love this man.
Yep.
This woman, because we have men and women on here. And then I'm down for whatever.
Correct.
Down for whatever.
Yeah, you down for whatever. You gonna be crying for whatever.
So you mean to tell me I have to love myself first?
It's important.
And then by me knowing my self-worth, that person will know my self-worth.
Let me tell you something. If you love yourself and you've taken the time to work on you, you ain't got to worry about it if you walk up to Mr. Joe and you thought he was Mr. Right and he shut you down. You don't care about that because you're content with you. You're going to have some people who like you. You're going to have some people who don't like you. And if they don't like you, deuces, boo-boo, the next one coming along. Okay. So you just have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to.
I guess so. I guess I'm gonna love myself and work on me.
Yep.
I gotta have this conversation with Boo Thing.
You better have a conversation with Boo. Let me tell you something. If Boo Thing giving you all the signs in the world that he ain't ready, or he got somebody else on the side, or you feeling like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Let me tell you something. One thing I will tell you is, we as women know when something's not right. If nobody else don't know what's right, we do. We will suppress it. Oh, you know what? He doing this and he doing that. Forget all that. Because at the end of the day, he's buying you all that. He's giving you all that. But guess what's happening? you're tearing down your temple for somebody who don't mean you well at all. So what happens is you've been trampled over so much, when the next good man that come along that, may not be able to give you all that Baden gave you, because Baden dragged you through the water and almost drowned you 50 times, but yet still you holding on to that life raft. Lord, please, I know he loved me. I know he loved me. And 15 years down the line, you back at square one.
Girl, babe brought me Gucci and
girl,
let
me tell you, material things is not important. Let me tell you something. I would rather to have somebody who don't have much to give and love me to the core. Because if he loves me to the core, baby, when I tell you, at the end of the day, I'm happy and I'm richly happy, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Money and diamonds and all that stuff don't mean a lot. You have to love yourself to know that, you know what? If I want something and it's meant for me to have, God is going to allow me to have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a man to, to buy me that, to make me feel like, because what he's doing is he's making you feel like you're worth it, but you're empty. And where are you getting?
Oh, so he's giving me that vain emptiness.
Oh yes, absolutely he is. Absolutely he is. And then what he doing is after he give you that vain emptiness, he giving you that vein. And you think that vein is good. That vein is not good.
Give me the flag. Give me the brave flag. This is for after dark.
I get it. I'm not going past that, but what I'm saying is he makes you think. He makes you think in his mind that, you know what, she loved me, she loved me, she loved me. And when he give you that vein, you're like, yeah, he really do love me. No, that's the emotional connection. That's the emotional connection. Don't do it to yourself, boo-boo.
Well, on that note, guys and ladies, I want to go ahead and send this out. Please, Auntee Nella have just opened her YouTube page.
I did.
Go subscribe to her YouTube videos because she will have extra videos on her YouTube page, and it's Ask Auntee Nella on YouTube. It's Ask Auntee Nella all over. Join, send this page out so people can join and add members because people need this advice. And before we go off, send your hearts because we want to cut. We are cutting a video to to cut it down so we can do 2 segments. Correct. Because some of y'all have ADHD and y'all don't like to stay on videos long and stuff like that. So we're doing a time management thing. So we're gonna recap. We're gonna send out information on how to get Auntee Nella meow t-shirt that you see behind us.
Correct. I will tell you, the t-shirt is exactly like that, but the wording on this is a little bit different. The wording is gonna be meow, meow, kitty's hungry.
Yes.
And so I'm going to put it on my page once we get finished our lives from this one and After Dark. And I also have t-shirts for guys as well.
Yes.
And the guy t-shirt, I'm not going to say because it's thebomb.com. I'm going to reveal it when I present the t-shirt to the winner that's here.
Yes.
I'll have him present it because he's going to do a live as well. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Continue to show support. Continue to invite. Subscribe to my channel. I will make sure somebody want to see the whole shirt.
It's gonna be a picture up right after this video because what we want to do, we're doing time management and just to be respectable of people's time, we're gonna put the shirt up right after this video so you can go through the PayPal link and pay for your shirts. And also we want to make sure you subscribe to her YouTube video. So go ahead out there and subscribe because there'll be gifts given away by subscribers on her YouTube video. And so now we're gonna break for about 5 minutes, you guys.
Give me just a second. Sister Michelle, you only missed a portion of it. We're gonna go to the After Dark after this one,
right?
And so that's why we're cutting it off. So you didn't miss it all. We're gonna come right back and we're gonna do After Dark as well.
Tanisha,
I appreciate you guys.
In the background.
Follow us.
And that is Tanisha.
5 minutes. Follow us. We're gonna do After Dark.
Wait
a minute. Come with your questions because I will be real and I'm gonna answer the questions whether they're raunchy, whether they're deep. Too deep, I'm ready to answer it. I'm going to be honest. So come with your questions. Give us 5 minutes. We're going to move into our After Dark, and we're ready to go. Peace.